Keeping up with your Amazon seller metrics. This is the number one important thing while owning a seller account on Amazon. If your account gets shut down by Amazon, they will ban your IP address and you will no longer be able to sell on their platform while being in the same household that you live in. The only way to create a new account would be to change households, change your Wi-Fi, change your devices, and find someone else information to use, such as your wife or a friend. Because once you have your personal information in the account, they will no longer allow you to create a second one. Now, there are ways around this, such as creating a VPN, but we do not recommend doing this as it is against policies. But the number one way to prevent having to even think about that is just keeping your performance metrics up. And by doing this, Amazon will keep your account going and they'll start giving you some great things such as shipping eligibilities and more. So to keep your Amazon metrics up, you want to make sure that you keep these things up as follows. Number one, your order defect rate. This is when you receive negative feedback, an A to Z guarantee claim, or credit card chargeback. In other words, if you start canceling orders, this is going to go towards your order defect rate. The order defect rate is a key measure of your ability to provide a good customer experience. It includes all orders with one or more defects represented as a percentage of total orders during a given 60-day time period. The following are the types of order defects. And as we said, negative feedback, an A to Z guarantee claim that is not denied, or credit card chargeback. Amazon's policies is that sellers have to maintain an order defect rate under 1% in order to sell on Amazon. An order defect rate above 1% may result in account deactivation. That just shows you how serious they are about it. If you go even over 1%, you may get your account deactivated. So you want to make sure you have great feedback coming in, no A to Z guarantee claims on your products, and no credit card chargebacks. Number two, cancellation rate. The cancellation rate is all seller canceled orders, represented as a percentage of total orders during a given 7-day time period. Cancellation rate only applies to seller fulfilled orders. Since you will be drop shipping, this does adhere to you. This metric includes all order cancellations initiated by the seller, with the exception of those requested by the customer using the order cancellation options in their Amazon account. Pending orders that are canceled by the customer directly on Amazon are not included and do not factor in the seller's cancellation rate. Our policy is that sellers maintain a cancellation rate under 2.5% in order to sell on Amazon. A cancellation rate above 2.5 may result in account deactivation. In other words, if you cancel orders, Amazon will gather those orders and make a percentage out of how many you canceled. If you canceled over 2.5% within a given 7-day time frame, then Amazon may deactivate your account. Now, there is a way around this. If your customer wants to cancel the order, then you do not get marked for this. Although if you cancel the order, for example, if you run out of inventory on the supplier's site, then you will get marked for it. This is why you need to keep up with your inventory on the daily to make sure that you know there is stock for your product so that you don't have to cancel that specific order or orders, because over 2.5% can result in account deactivation. Late shipment rate. The late shipment rate includes all orders with a ship confirmation that is completed after the expected ship date. Late shipment rate is represented as a percentage of total orders over both a 10-day or 30-day period. Late shipment rate only applies in seller fulfilled orders. It is important to confirm the shipment of orders by the expected ship date so that the customers can see the status of their shipped orders online. The following results can occur due to an order with a confirmed late shipment date: increased A to Z guarantee claims, negative feedback, customer contacts, negative customer experience. Our policy is that sellers maintain a late shipment rate under 4% in order to sell on Amazon. A late shipment rate above 4% can result in account deactivation. In other words, if you are shipping out your products, although they're not showing up around the time frame that you promised, Amazon will mark it against your account. So you want to make sure that your shipping is set specifically to how long it's going to take for your product to arrive. If your product is going to take 8 days to arrive, then you don't want to set your account to only 4 days shipment time, just so you could get the buy box. It is better to be honest on Amazon than to lie for the buy box and then have to pay for it once you get late shipments. Late shipments can also lead to A to Z guarantee claims. If a customer gets a product 1 day late, they are capable of filing an A to Z claim, getting a full refund, and keeping the product. You will have to give the refund, or actually Amazon will automatically take it out your account, and the customer is able to keep the product. This is why you don't want to be late. There's lots of bad things that could happen from having late shipments. So what I recommend is once you make the sale on your product, order it instantly, and then once you receive the tracking number, go straight to the order and confirm the order's tracking. That way the customer can receive the tracking number as soon as the order gets marked as confirmed. Up next is a valid tracking rate. The valid tracking rate includes all shipments with a valid tracking number, represented as a percentage of total shipments during a given 30-day time period. Valid tracking rate only applies to seller-fulfilled orders. Amazon customers depend on tracking numbers to find out where their orders are and when they can expect to receive them. The valid tracking rate is a performance metric that reflects those expectations. All major carriers, including USPS, FedEx, UPS, and DHL, now offer free tracking. Our policy is that sellers in North America maintain a valid tracking rate greater than 95% for their U.S. shipments. A valid tracking rate below 95% in a product category may result in restrictions on your ability to sell non-FBA items within this category. This might also affect your eligibility to participate in premium shipping and guaranteed delivery. When you are shipping out your products, you want to make sure that you are putting tracking numbers on every single order. If you miss some of them, it's going to go towards your valid tracking rate metrics. This shows that you did not provide a valid tracking number for this product. Make sure you provide a tracking number for every single order you receive. Once your tracking rate is below 95%, Amazon might restrict you in certain categories or shut your account down. One more thing, never confirm an order without a tracking number. Next, on-time delivery rate. The on-time delivery rate includes all shipments delivered by their estimated delivery date, represented as a percentage of total tracked shipments. On-time delivery rate only applies to seller-fulfilled orders. We consider on-time delivery rate performance when determining which transit times you are eligible to set, which may enable you to promise faster delivery times and improve your conversion. We recommend that sellers maintain an on-time delivery rate greater than 97% in order to provide a good customer experience. However, there is no penalty for not meeting this performance target at this time. If you put a 2-day shipping or 1-day shipping and your item arrives 3 days after, then this will go towards your on-time delivery rate. This will end up resulting in a low late shipment rate. Although specifically the on-time delivery rate does not affect your metrics, it will affect your transit times. So if you're able to offer 1-day shipping and you start missing that 1-day shipment date, then Amazon's going to take away that privilege from you. And last but not least, your return dissatisfaction rate. The return dissatisfaction rate measures the customer's satisfaction with the return experience. The following actions can cause a negative return experience. Negative return feedback rate, when a return request has negative buyer feedback. Late response rate, when no response is provided for a return within 48 hours. Invalid rejection rate, when a return is incorrectly denied. Your return dissatisfaction rate is all negative return requests represented as a percentage of total return requests. Our policy is that sellers maintain a return dissatisfaction rate under 10%. At this time, there is no penalty for not meeting the performance target, though customers with unresolved problems are more likely to submit negative feedback and A to Z guarantee claims. If your customer requests a return, make sure you take care of it within 24 hours. Again, a customer can leave bad feedback or request an A to Z guarantee claim. To keep up with your metrics, make sure to go to your dashboard and click on your reports and make sure your feedback is also great. You can track all this in your dashboard, and you can also connect with your sellers through the message board. Make sure you take care of your customers, and your accounts should be great. Make sure you ship out your items on time, and your account should be great. If you follow all of these things here, then your account will be in good standings. Once you figure out how to do that, keep doing it over and over and over to where you never have to worry about having bad metrics. You can continue to have an Amazon account for as long as you can continue to be a great seller.